must give a composite memorandum to the government of India, and the bill is pending for 6.5 years. It is not a very happy state of affair. It is really bad. It is sad. It has been shown to me, all right, to me sai thaka, to me lobon wala. It is in the container. It is pani ase to me pani khabon wala. It's something like that. We have been shown that this is a bill. For 6.5 years, for no good reason, you can keep a bill pending like this. As I said that yes, sometimes we had different expressions in the meeting. Sometimes you have to raise your voice to be heard. With, as I was introduced, that I was born in, not in Dubai, I was born in Roha, Assam, where again I started my education from the 4th standard, not because I didn't want to read it, because there was no school, primary schools. The Bohutek was school. We were not going to school. It's not necessary that you have education, you need culture. That's why I was hearing my predecessor speaker. Why did was 6th schedule concerned? We are all Indians, we are proud Indians, but we are equally proud of our traditions. We are equally proud of our culture. We are equally proud of our education system. We have a different inheritance, we have different customs. That has to be preserved. As I said, in democracy, the majority rules. But the success of democracy, when every single individual feels he is a part of it. We should not be, we are a small minority group, I will not say religious or cultural or ethical, ethnical. Whichever group we are, we all have to have a representation there. And that's why 6th schedule was born. And I was saying regarding this reservation of seats for Bodoland in the assembly. Now, when this 2000 accord was there and then 2003 amendment was there, creating the 6th schedule and as a Bodoland, part of Bodoland, there was a provision introduced in Article 332(6) saying that we will have the same, maintain the scheduled tribes proportion and the scheduled, non-scheduled tribe proportion in the assembly. At that point of time, it was about 33% Bodo people or scheduled tribe people in the Bodoland area. But the number of seats reserved were 6 out of 11. That is 55% seats. And there was a lot of discussion in the parliament. I was reading the parliamentary debate. Some people say for 30% people, you are reserving 55% seats. Because all over the country, the system of reservation is in proportion to the population, total population of the state. Suppose you are 20% of the total population of the state, then scheduled tribe seats are 20%. If the scheduled caste is say 20% or 30%, then the 30% seats are reserved. But in case of Bodoland, a different scheme was visualized. That yes, for 32% population, but 55% seats. Now in the new Delimitation Commission, which was been done in 2023, Mr. Rajiv Kumar was the Chief Election Commissioner, he was heading the Delimitation Commission for Assam. The number of seats for the MLAs have been increased from 11 to 15 for the 4 districts in which the Bodoland area, Bodoland Territorial Council is there. But the number of reserved seats is retained to be 6. Though the population of 2001 and 2011 also says about 30 to 32% are the scheduled tribe population. So it has to be pro rata increase. For 11, out of 11 seats, we had 6 seats. Now out of 15 seats, also we had 6 seats, because perhaps the perception was that we cannot increase. But that's a wrong perception again. Now, elections are coming, according to me, it was a proportionate increase has to be there. It should have 2 more additional scheduled tribe seats, for which, again, something needs to be done. What can be done, we will discuss it if required. So these are the 3 or 4 issues which, according to me, it is our due, it is our, not only demand, it is our right. And we will get our right, we must get our right. And I am glad that we have so much of people from Bodoland area. We had people representation from the Khasi areas also here. We have I didn't start with the formal thing that Mr. Dipen Boro, President of APSU, is chairing it. We have Shukla Charan Neotia, Cabinet Minister of Government of Tripura. We have here. We have Ramesh Chandra Bhardwaj, former VC of Maharshi Valmiki Sanskrit University is here. We have Mr. Pramod Boro, who was the signatory to the Bodo Accord. Who had Mr. Painat CM, former CM of the Khasi Hills District Council. Mr. Chainia, former CM of the Khasi Hills District Council. And we have various persons from the different fields here, who are from Assam and who are from Assam but presently in Delhi, like one of me. And it's really good that all 10 district councils must join hands together, give us a composite memorandum to the Government of India. All the MPs from the Northeast must give a composite memorandum to the Government of India. And the bill is pending for 6.5 years. It is not a very happy state of affairs. It is really bad. It is sad. It has been shown to me, all right, tumi sai thaka, but tumi lobon wala. It is in the container. It is pani ase tumi pani khabon wala. It's something like that. We have been shown that this is a bill. For 6.5 years, for no good reason, you can keep a bill pending like this. As I said that yes, sometimes we had different expressions in the meeting. Sometimes you have to raise your voice to be heard. Normally I don't raise my voice. But sometimes our belag manhe jodi khub shiori koi koise, muk kobo dia na? Yes, I will also raise my voice. Sometimes you have to raise your voice. And I'm glad that you have, tomorrow we have some gathering in the protest in the Jantar Mantar. So we should have more, and we should have something consolidated for all the 10 district councils, organized anywhere in the Northeast also. Have friends from the media, and it has to be focused. It has to be focused. Then only, we are one, we have to show 10 hands are only one hand. Then only we can go further, and then we'll achieve this. And I have no doubt with this enthusiasm, with this participation, with the persons present from different walks of life sitting here, and so many persons sitting there, and so many media persons also there, our voice has to be heard, and I'm sure it will be heard. And I am there if there is anything required from my side, definitely I am there. Whatever little I can contribute, if I can do anything for my people in the mountain. Thank you. And I was told one more thing. Refinery, I was told about my father. My father was first posting was in Dhubri as a district judge. Bongaigaon was a subdivision there. Tokrajar was a subdivision there. I used to go there as a district judge. But what is more important, before he became a judge, he was a fighter for Assam. And we had a second oil refinery in Bongaigaon. He was one of the 3 conveners for the Assam refinery movement, second refinery movement. He was one of them. And the most important slogan was, Tel Din Tel Nidio. Let's see that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, I request audience to once again give a big clap for his enlightening regarding the Sikh schedule and empowering us with the knowledge that the Sikh schedule gives us the constitutional rights, and we hope that in near future we'll have this right through the winter session of Parliament with the amendments that we desire from all the 10 Sikh schedule councils. And we are very much grateful for enlightening us regarding the provisions that the Sikh schedule has to be empowered as on the Constitution.